AIESEC. This is Chanuthyaa Pussewala, your LCP applicant for the term 26-27 from AIESEC in Colombo Central. AIESEC shaped me who I am today. Although it has been 1.5 years of the journey has been adventurous but rewarding at the same time. There were ups, there were downs, there were stagnant periods, there were achievements, but there were failures as well. So come with me to walk through my AIESEC journey.
If someone asked me what AIESEC truly gives you, I'd say it gives you the space to fall, the challenge to rise, and the reason to keep going. It doesn't hand you clarity, it hands you questions, and through those questions, you find your purpose. And this is how I found my purpose. I still remember my first day, nervously calling the only friend I knew, only to hear she wasn't coming. I almost walked away. But looking back, that uncomfortable moment was the start of my transformation. I started my journey with IJV, and to be honest, I hated it at first. It was overwhelming, it was hard. But slowly I realized that's exactly why it was the best place to grow. IJV throws you into chaos, but it also hands you opportunities once you have to fight for, figure out, and own. And that's what I did. I became a B2B team leader and joined almost every workspace I could just to raise the best partnerships possible. Because I believed and still believe IJV depends on us. That experience didn't just shape my skills, it gave me a sense of direction. It gave me purpose. Then came Leader in You. And that was the moment AIESEC stopped being just an organization and started feeling like a family. That OC role showed me what AIESEC really means. Passion, drive, and people coming together to create something better. I handled externals, brought in speakers, managed chaos, and through that, I learned more about myself than I ever had before. After that, I joined LDS 12.0. It inspired me to apply for the LCP role, but I still felt like maybe I wasn't ready. So I joined another OC to learn more, to do more. And that again taught me lessons I still carry with me. When I finally applied for the LCVP, I remember making the booklet and suddenly seeing things clearly. I understood what we do and why we do it, and how deeply relevant our work really is. Even then, I was reluctant to accept the role. I didn't believe I was ready. But today, I can with full confidence say that I was the best fit for this role. And I'm giving it everything I've got to make sure my function thrives before the term ends. The Asia Pacific Conference, for the first time, I stepped out of the Sri Lankan AIESEC bubble and into the global space. Meeting people across the region, building IR partnerships, and representing my entity challenged me. But it also gave me clarity. It showed me how and what we do here in Colombo Central connects to something much bigger. Then came the International Congress 2025, which took that clarity to another level. Being surrounded by young leaders from all over the world reminded me of the power and purpose behind what we do. At a time when I was doubting the impact we make, IC gave me the answer. We are making an impact. Both APC and IC shifted my mindset. They turned doubt into belief and reminded me why I stayed and why I wanted to lead this LC forward. In this 1.5 years of journey, I've seen the best of it and the worst of it. I've gone through difficult times, unforgettable moments, doubts, wins, losses. But every single one of them shaped me into who I am today. I've learned that leadership is not just about being perfect. It's about being present, being purposeful, and never giving up even when it's hard. Because I believe that AIESEC is built on people who care, people who fight, people who keep showing up again and again. And that's exactly who I am. Together, we can build an LC that's not only successful but sustainable. Not just loud, but lasting.